premieres. First, it's an all-female Fear Factor with sugar, spice, and everything. Then it's the new hit drama Las Vegas. In this town you can do anything, but they'll be watching. And the premiere America's been waiting for. A beautiful woman looking for the man of her dreams. She never dreamed he'd look like this. Surprise!
She's hot.
The premiere of Average Joe. It all starts NBC Monday.
The countdown continues for the wedding of the year.
I'm not prepared to have more children.
But there's trouble in paradise.
I want to throw up and be sick, and not just because I opened my Visa bill.
Will Fran be married without children?
Is there some trait of mine that he's afraid I'm going to pass on? What could it be?
Was the runaway bride. Julia Roberts was giving everyone something to talk about.
If there's anyone who has had any kind of sex with my husband, I think I have a right to know.
Dennis Quaid, Robert Duvall, Kira Sedgwick, and Julia Roberts.
I just don't have time for the nervous breakdown I deserve.
Something to talk about, CBS Wednesday.
Tonight, Dave thinks she's queen of the teens. It's Felicity's Carrie Russell and Queen Diva Aretha Franklin, plus a whole lot more. The Late Show after your local news.
In seconds on News Channel 11 Nightside, some residents in our region had a rude awakening this morning. We'll tell you why. A proposed highway to connect the Tri-Cities Regional Airport to a popular vacation spot has some residents up in arms. We'll have that story. Plus, if you or someone you know battles drug addiction, we'll have some important information that might help them kick the habit for good. News Channel 11 Nightside starts now.
Entertainment Weekly says Third Rock is laugh out loud humor.
Yes! Thank you!
In naming it to its top 10, TV Guide calls it charming, goofy, wonderfully spaced out. And the Uranus Daily Examiner says grim snark, vain, datal snark. That's a good review, isn't it? But wait, there's more. Third Rock just won two Golden Globe Awards. Third Rock returns with an all-new episode.
Before she was the runaway bride, Julia Roberts was giving everyone something to talk about.
If there's anyone who has had any kind of sex with my husband, I think I have a right to know.
Dennis Quaid, Robert Duvall, Kira Sedgwick, and Julia Roberts.
I just don't have time for the nervous breakdown I deserve.
Something to talk about, CBS Wednesday.
Tonight, Dave thinks she's queen of the teens. It's Felicity's Carrie Russell and Queen Diva Aretha Franklin, plus a whole lot more. The Late Show after your local news.
In seconds on News Channel 11 Nightside, some residents in our region had a rude awakening this morning. We'll tell you why. A proposed highway to connect the Tri-Cities Regional Airport to a popular vacation spot has some residents up in arms. We'll have that story. Plus, if you or someone you know battles drug addiction, we'll have some important information that might help them kick the habit for good. News Channel 11 Nightside starts now.
Your local news is next, followed by an all-new SNL with Catherine Zeta-Jones.
Have you discovered NBC Monday? It all starts with Surface. 3 strangers have found something in the water. In the only show, critics compare to the Spielberg classics.
Now.
And Monday, don't miss the ultimate discovery.
I know where it comes from.
Then, on Las Vegas, he thought he had a new girlfriend. But this is Vegas.
I really like you, Danny.
She's just gone.
There is no evidence that a crime's been committed here.
And Big Ed has had it.
Here's the deal. I quit.
And on Medium, she'll go head-to-head in the ultimate showdown. Medium versus Medium.
This just might be a first for the American justice system.
All leading to the vision she's feared most. Discover Surface, Vegas, and Medium Monday on NBC.
This Sunday.
Oh, sweet. Can you, dismount?
A new boss in the house.
Awesome. We're gonna have so much fun. Hi. Hi. Ow, ow. Am I hurting you? No, you're touching me.
A new strike on the street.
I'm a union guy. Can't cross. Fair hours, fair wages, fair.
And a new line is crossed.
Can you keep a secret?
I've never understood what the problem was. An intern dating an attending until today.
An all-new Grey's Anatomy after Desperate Housewives. Sunday, 10/9 Central, only on ABC.
Demi and Ashton, Sandra and Jesse, Heidi and Seal. They're the biggest weddings of the year, and we've got the intimate details of every single one. In-Style Celebrity Weddings, Monday, 9/8 Central, only on ABC.
NBA Sunday on ABC, Sunday at 12:30 Eastern. straight ahead on News 4 at 11. A new form of dating that doesn't involve talking, just staring. We'll explain. Plus, highlights from the Zag Showdown with Portland.
From the KXLY.
On CBS Way Back Wednesday, Simon and Simon are back in an action-packed movie.
You're not in town 24 hours already. People are shooting at me.
With Tim Reed, Delta Burke, and Gerald McCraney and Jameson Parker as Simon and Simon. CBS Way Back Wednesday.
Julia Roberts, John Bon Jovi, Kathy Ireland, James Taylor, George Carlin, and more stars all aboard The Late Show this week. Now your local news.
Murder.
And they say guns are dangerous.
The clues lead to a fortune in buried treasure and a shocking discovery.
I got it. Send it up.
All new CSI Miami, CBS Monday.
Monday, Dave's all new with Denzel Washington, plus the latest Survivor Castaway. And later this week, don't miss Lisa Kudrow and Robin Williams. Dave's all new all this week. Now your local news.
If you think Miss Universe 2001 is the same old pageant, think again. Because this year it's a question of security.
Will Miss Israel be wearing a bulletproof vest?
A question of surgery.
Did Miss Brazil go under the knife?
And a question of gender.
Is Miss France a mister?
It's the most controversial Miss Universe ever. Join hosts Elle McPherson and Naomi Campbell.
With international singing phenomenon Ricky Martin.
Live from Puerto Rico, Miss Universe 2001, CBS Friday.
Tonight, it's an explosive late show when Dave welcomes kid scientists. Plus, U.S. senators reveal the top 10 things you'll never hear them say. First, your local news.
Tonight on News 6, 11 at 11.
Pornography at an element.
The best night of drama on television.
You sort of remind me of myself when I was your age.
Ed helps a lovesick boy.
This young man's gonna die. Not today, he's not.
Get the girl of his dreams.
It was the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
All new Holiday Ed, then all new West Wing.
Yeah.
As the White House celebrates the season, the president's closest advisor is falling apart.
Please listen to me.
Ed, The West Wing, and Law & Order. It's all new NBC Wednesday.
This week on The Tonight Show, Jay welcomes scheduled guests Mel Gibson, Sandra Bullock, Claudia Schiffer, Greg Kinnear, and Kevin Sorbo. Plus, the music of Ricky Martin, Sting, Jewel, and Moby. Your local news is next.
Coming up, a camp outside the Supreme Court tonight as the nation awaits a decision that could determine who will be president. Also, 4 local children attacked by the same man, a suspect who is still at large in Southern California tonight.
Ow! Ow, God, I'm sorry. I thought you'd find it fun.
A clam bar. Fighting robots. Paintball. Fun. Actually, this is fun.
Motion picture event. He inspired millions as a political crusader, found the girl of his dreams, and killed her.
Oh, my God.
Based on a true story.
Do we have any idea where he is? Didn't anybody think to take his passport?
A father's global manhunt.
Help me find out what happened, my little girl.
For the notorious unicorn killer that captured the attention of the world. Hunt for the Unicorn Killer, NBC next Sunday at 9, 8 Central.
And Ford, plus music from David Bowie. But now your local news.
Next Eyewitness News 21 at 11. A new arena at Hershey Park. Hear about the plans announced tonight thanks to the stadium funding bill. Also, new school board members take their seats in the Central Dauphin District, and another school shooting, this time in Oklahoma. We'll have those stories, Don's forecast, and Rick Liner has sports. The news starts now.
You've seen her everywhere, but never like this. Supermodel Cindy Crawford joins Jay tonight, along with actor Dennis Leary. Your local news is next.
Our top story tonight, the weather, but we'll also have the latest on motel attacks that are terrorizing tourists, the arrest of a serial rapist, a manhunt for the killer of Sheila Bellish, and a Common Host teen who people say is inspiring miracles.
Guest John Ritter.
You know your mother had a beautiful bosom.
Dad, please. And in the coming weeks, Brendan Fraser.
You're a little weird, aren't you?
Just a little bit.
The cast from St. Elsewhere.
Doctors. Doctor.
And a little something we like to call Wes Scrub's story.
If you have some moles, I will inspect them. I'll remove tumors from your brain to your rectum.
The all-new Scrubs event starting Tuesday after Frasier on NBC.
To Friday's #1 show, Law & Order SVU. The Faces of Hollywood.
Guys like you don't usually want to talk.
Sharon Lawrence, Henry Winkler.
Always the husband, always a suspect.
Mary Beth Hurd, Estelle Parsons, Mary Steenburgen.
Men considered me very attractive.
And Martha Plimpton.
You don't scare me.
You always carry a human finger around in your bag.
Law & Order SVU, NBC Fridays. Depends on Friends.
And you're all invited.
Parents will return.
My little girl.
Lives will change.
We live together. You're having our baby. Are you sure you don't want something more?
All leading to the event you've been waiting for.
It's time!
The arrival of the newest friend.
We're having a baby.
And an ending only Friends can give you. A full hour of Friends every Thursday on NBC.
Show Dave throws stuff off the roof. Plus, Jennifer Aniston and Dave's Christmas trip to Baghdad tonight. Now your local news.
Next at 11, charges filed. The elderly man behind the wheel of the Santa Monica Farmers Market crash is facing prison time. Say cheese. Photographing passengers. The newest anti-terrorism measure to keep the skies safe. Forget the BCS. The Trojans know which is the best team in college football. Brittany's a bride, at least until her lawyers can get her out of it. The news starts right now.
Coming up, police make another major meth bust in Kern County. But what progress is being made to keep the drugs out of the valley?
Plus, a mountain lion attacks 2 Californians tonight, killing 1, and now officials have killed the animal.
And where will the homeless go now that International Square is demolished? Find out next on 29 Eyewitness News at 11.
Critics from across the galaxy are singing the praises of NBC's Third Rock from the Sun. Entertainment Weekly says Third Rock is laugh-out-loud humor.
Yes! Thank you!
In naming it to its top 10, TV Guide calls it charming, goofy, wonderfully spaced out. And the Uranus Daily Examiner says grim snark, vain, daedal snark. That's a good review, isn't it? But wait, there's more. Third Rock just won 2, count 'em, 2 Golden Globe Awards. Third Rock returns with an all-new episode, Sunday on NBC.
She killed her sister, married her brother, and they called her a goddess. Cleopatra. ABC makes history next Sunday, 9/8 Central.
A dozen people are hospitalized in Huntington after fumes fill their place of business. We'll have details coming up, plus a preview of Star Wars next on Eyewitness News 8 at 11.
She killed her sister, married her brother, and they called her a goddess. Cleopatra. ABC makes history next Sunday, 9/8 Central.
Power isn't everything.
I'm about to decide your destiny.
It's the only thing.
You have to show a little respect.
From the author of The Godfather comes the year's most anticipated world premiere event.
Your grandfather gave the order.
Mario Puzo's The Last Dawn. CBS Sunday, May 11th.
You stink!
Dante Culpepper and the Minnesota Vikings are armed and dangerous. Can Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers stop the Viking onslaught? Showdown at Lambeau on Monday Night Football at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on ABC. The Minnesota Vikings are armed and dangerous. Dante Culpepper, Randy Moss, and Chris Carter provide powerful offensive weapons. Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers can energize their season by stopping the Viking onslaught. Showdown at Lambeau on Monday Night Football at 9 Eastern, 6 Pacific on ABC.
And it turned out this therapist was just obsessed with sex. And this is a really difficult time for me. The last thing I need is a doctor who doesn't take me seriously. I need to find someone I can talk to. Someone who will really listen.
So, you want to go to a party?
Okay.
I made this.
I remember looking over a gun barrel at you once before, Agent Mulder. You couldn't pull the trigger then. What makes you think you can do it now?
Next week, the X-Files Full Disclosure continues.
So you're making this personal.
Personal interest.
Don't sneer at the mysteries of the deep, young lady. The bottom of the ocean is as deep and dark as the imagination.
Next week on an all-new episode of the X-Files.
Drop your weapon!
It's gonna take a whole lot more than this to kill whatever it is I just saw.
There's something in here, Mulder, right under the skin.
You gotta get out of here.
That's my partner out there!
I'm not letting him in here.
He's gonna die!